Hello, Assalamualaikum. So this is we're still in chapter 3. This is video number 2. Okay, so we already know that we have two types of report, informational report and also analytical report. However, we want to focus on analytical report because your assessment focus on the analytical report. Okay, so let's see the format of an analytical report. Of course, you must have the front page. Okay, so in the front page, it's just like your regular assignment. Okay, you write all the details about yourself, your group members, and you have to include the title of your report. Okay. The next one is letter of transmittal. Okay, in this letter of transmittal, you introduce your report to your audience. Okay, so you state in your report the purpose, the why you prepare the report. Okay, what it's all about. Okay, and then after that you will do the table of content. Okay, so you list out all the content. Okay, of your report together with the page number. Okay, and then after that you will do the executive summary. Okay, executive summary is a brief overview of the reports. Okay, the most important points. Okay, so usually we prepare all this. Okay, after we finish writing the report. Okay, so after finish writing the report, meaning that we know exactly what the content of the report. Okay, then you will do this. Okay, executive summary, table of content, and all this. Okay, executive summary is just a brief overview of the report, meaning that when the receiver, okay, the viewer, the audience read the executive summary, he will get a brief idea about the details of the report. Okay. Next, yeah, after you've done with the executive summary, then we will do the introduction. Okay, the first one is background of problems or issues. Okay, provide some background information of the company or series of events that show how the problems develop. Okay, usually we prepare an analytical report because we want to study, okay, a certain issues we want to analyze, we want to help in solving the problems. Okay, whether you do it in terms of the company, you want to solve certain issues at the company, or there are certain issues, problems that you see, and you want to study and to give the recommendation on how to solve it. Okay, so what you need to write in background. Okay, if you do about the company, so at least you write down the company's background. Okay, so that when the viewers or your audience read the background, okay, so they understand a little bit about the company. Okay, if you are writing about the problems or events, okay, let's say that you write about the problems of focusing while studying using online distance learning. Okay, right now we use online distance learning. Okay, so some student might think that it's very hard for them to focus. Okay, and some might drop out from the from universities. Okay, not finish their studies, fail the subject, difficult to stay online. Okay, so these are the issues, the problems that you see. So in the background of studies or issues, you explain about the issues. Okay, maybe you read somewhere in the newspaper, there are a lot of people, students who are very feels that frustrated or face difficulties. Okay, learning through ODL. Okay, so when you compose a few of the problems that you see that you read, so it will give the viewers the overview, or they will understand further that, oh yes, this is the problems. Okay, the next one is the purpose, objective, aim, goal, or mission. Why you want to write about this report, these issues. Okay, the one is scope, okay? The exact coverage of the problems. Okay, who is the your target, or who is the focus of the problems. Okay, if inside the, let's say you do about the company, okay, so which part of the company that you want to focus, maybe in terms of their marketing, maybe in terms of their financial, maybe in terms of their operation, and so on. Okay, if in terms of the problems, the students or the parents, okay, the scope. Okay, methods of investigation, how and where you obtain information, how you get all the information for you to include in your report. Okay, the limitations, problems or obstacles that you face. What are the problems that you face while you're doing the report? For example, maybe lack of information, lack of participation from your respondents, or maybe you don't have enough time, and so on. Okay. Okay, after that, okay, you will write about findings or analysis. Okay, include all the relevant data, result, statistical information, accounts of observation from your data, or from your findings. Okay, mean that whatever findings that you get, maybe you conduct an interview, or you do the observation, or you distribute questionnaire, all the response that you got from that you will present in findings and analysis. Okay, I will explain further about this later. Okay, conclusion, then you summarize, okay, from all your findings. Okay, what can you conclude from it? Okay, and then you give some recommendations on how you see that after you've done the observation, you study all the, you analyze everything, so you say that, okay, by doing this it can help to cater to solve the problems. Okay. Okay, next, still continue in the format. Okay, we have the references or bibliography. Okay, so of course when you do the report, okay, you will find the information. Okay, information is taken from secondary sources, okay, such as books, journals, newspaper articles, magazine, and other online articles that you can refer or can use. Okay, so everything that you refer, other people's findings, you have to record it. Okay, so your sources should include the following: the name of the author, the year, title, book or article or journal, name of publisher, and place of publication. Okay, so usually we have two types of that's the style that we use, APA or MLA. Okay, so you can see the example there. Okay. Next one is appendix. Okay, so what to include in appendix? You can include your questionnaire. You can also include sample of articles that you find from the newspaper cutting, pictures, journals, everything. Okay. Okay, how to write a report? Okay, basically there are 4-stage method, okay, on how to write a report. Okay, the first one, you need to plan. Okay, planning and gathering data. So you have to plan what you want to write, what you need to do, and after that you have to get the data. Okay, because without data you cannot start writing. Okay, and then you have to select information and outlining. So from all the informations that you get, from all the data that you get, and then you read, you understand, you analyze, and you outline what are, which one of the information relevant and important for your report. Okay, and then after that you start drafting. Okay, and then you have to revise it. Okay, reread your draft. Okay. Okay, planning the report. First step is you have to determine the problem or the issues. Okay, first you need to know, okay, what topic or what issues or what problems that you want to focus. Okay, so define the problem. Okay, limit the problem definition to a realistic assessment. So make sure that the problem that you choose is a realistic one. Okay, you can use by using the 5W and 1H. Okay, what is the issue? So first you need to know what is the issues. Okay, the second one is why are you conducting the research, why you want to study about the issues. Okay, where will you collect the data? Maybe from newspaper, maybe from your friends, maybe from mostly from online. Okay, who will be your respondent? Respondent will be those people who you gonna distribute the questionnaire, those people who actually in the issues that you want to study. Okay. How will you collect the data? How you will get the data? You can use the secondary sources, you can use the primary sources. Secondary sources is from book, journals, newspaper cutting and all that. Okay, meaning that the information is already there, and then you take the information, study, gather all the information. Primary is the you are the person who will get all the information or the data. Okay, for example, like using the questionnaire, using the interview, or maybe you want to use your observation. Okay, when is the time frame for you to conduct the research? Mean that how long do you have to prepare the report? You must know, because you have to organize, you have to plan when you will start collecting the data, when you're gonna analyze the data, when you want to write, and then submit. The second step is you conducting the research. Okay, what do I need? Where can I get it? So you must know, first must know the issues, the problem, what you want to focus. Okay, where can I get it? From the primary data or from the secondary data? Primary data from the questionnaire, mean that you write down the questionnaire, distribute it to your respondent. Okay, or maybe you want to do the interview with the respondent, or you can also do observation. Okay, or from the experiment, you do the experiment, or you can also get the information from the secondary data, for example from books, journals, newspapers, internet website, quotes and all that. Okay, so for your assignment you have to use both. Okay, the primary data and also the secondary data. For the primary data, I want you to do the questionnaire. For secondary data, it's up to you. Okay, which one that you want to use. Okay. The third step is analyzing the data. Okay, so when you collect all the data, you get all the information from your respondent. Okay, so you have to compare, you have to write down. Okay, you have to calculate, you have to be able to explain what does it mean, why this result is high, why those result is low, and all that. Okay. Step 4, preparing the outline. Start writing. Okay, a good outline will help you write clearly. Okay, outline performs the following function. Why we need to do the outline? Okay, first, presents ideas in a logical order. So your paper, your report will be in logical order. Okay, organized. Okay, serve as a guideline. Okay, so it will be easier for you to write the report. Okay. So you will focus on the main topic, okay, enable you to spot structural mistakes. Okay, so you will see if you do any mistake because you already have the outline, so you have to follow the outline. Okay, permits checking of relationship between all parts. You have to make sure that all parts, okay, all issues are being analyzed. Okay, and it must be balanced from one issues with the other issues. Okay, verifies the conclusions and recommendations are supported. Okay, serve as a detailed table of content, so it'll be easier for you to write down the table of content. Okay, for the recommendation, if you don't know what to recommend, okay, what to suggest, okay, for the problems, how to solve the problems, you can also get all these recommendations, suggestions from your reading. Okay. Okay, for the conclusions and recommendations, okay, based on your analysis, you can offer solutions, okay, to solve the problems because you already analyzed the problem. Okay, conclusions is an inference drawn from the facts of your analysis. So from your analysis, from the data that you have analyzed, okay, you can conclude it. Okay, so based on your conclusion, you can give recommendation or suggestions. Okay, so the conclusions and recommendations must be based on findings and your objective analysis. Okay, so that's it for analytical report. Okay, we still have one video for this chapter. Stay tuned. Thank you.